What up, peeps? Welcome back to the flip side. I had a face cam for you guys along with the video, but it made my audio sound like complete garbage. So until I figure that out, you guys are just gonna have to wait for my beautiful face on my videos again. So that's the news for the channel. What I have for you guys today is Flipside Vids Mario Kart 9 character roster. I don't give a fuck what you guys saw in the trailer. This is gonna be my tier list. Well, not my tier list, but my list of what characters should be in Mario Kart 9. So, right off the bat here, you and 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 you are not going to be on the list, along with the babies. And Baby Daisy's not on this list either because he didn't put him in. I had to put in a lot of pictures myself for this list, which is strange. He didn't even have every Mario Kart character. And this was made... Oh, this was made in 22? He must have updated it, but he forgot certain characters. Anyway. Yep, we're not doing any tour characters. Alright? We're not doing any of these right here. Forget about it. Alright? So, starting off, of course, we're going to put in Mario, and you know, I gotta... There, that's better. Mario, Luigi, Peach, Daisy, Rosalina, the queen of Mario Kart. My queen, at least. How do we get these ads out of here, man? But I know you guys see Tanuki Mario and Cat Peach up here. I included them in my, list down here just to let you know that they're not coming. Womp womp. I know, cry about it. They're just unneeded characters. Like, they're just stand-ins for other characters. Like, in the Mario Kart for the Wii U, instead of Cat Peach and Tanuki Mario, we could have had freaking Wiggler, or we could have had Funky Kong, or we could have had Pauline early. But nope, they just decided to do basically character reskins. Basically. They're not recolors, because I would say that. Recolored character. No, they're basically like reskins. It's just Mario again and Peach again. Just like Pink Gold Peach is going away. Okay? I'm keeping Metal Mario and Gold Mario just because they're cool, alright? Metal Mario, people liked him in Mario Kart 7, and I think it's cool that we have Gold Mario too. I mean, he's Mario made out of gold. And yes, I know he's a recolor, but they kind of have their own personalities. Metal Mario, first of all, he's a completely different character than Mario. Metal Mario and Gold Mario, they kind of have different personalities. They're more robotic, and they're more... how do I say this? I guess that's it. They just seem more robotic, and they don't seem like they're good guys either. They seem very strange, almost neutral to the cast. Almost on the same level as... like, let's see, maybe Donkey Kong or someone like that. Anyway, moving on. Guess who's not coming in the list next is Birdo. Goodbye, Birdo. First of all, Birdo's an ugly goddamn character who makes strange noises. Alright, this is like looking at a pimple. Alright, goodbye. Goodbye. Of course, we gotta have Yoshi and all of his colors. Toad. Gotta have Koopa and Shy Guy. Lakitu. I think Lakitu can kick the bucket in Mario Kart 9. I don't think we need him. He wasn't needed in Mario Kart 7, and he wasn't needed in Mario Kart 8. He's just a bland character, alright? Keep him in that cloud to pick me up when I go off the course. That's where he belongs. He's a bland character, alright? You know, they put him in Mario Kart, but he didn't even really have his own personality. He had the personality of Koopa. Koopa Troopa. Okay? And Koopa Troopa even has more of a personality. So, moving on. We're going to put Toadette in here because I know people like Toadette, and there's a sort of aesthetic to Toadette that makes her stand out from Toad, which is what people like in a character that's sort of like, you know, for instance, Toad. You know who Toad is. He's the funny, quirky little guy. And then you have Toadette, who, you know, seems more cute and fun and things like that. You know, she has a personality alongside Toad, unlike Lakitu, okay? So, moving on. Of course, I gotta put in my man, King Boo. He's a classic. He's a classic. Okay? He's cool. Anyway. And then we're going to put in Petey Piranha. I think people have mixed feelings about Petey Piranha, about his head being too big or whatever. But I like him. He's colorful. He's quirky. And he's a fun addition to the cast. And now, what we're going to do is we're going to put in Metal Mario and Gold Mario. Okay, get over it. And next we're going to put in Wiggler. Yeah. Wiggler's a fun guy. I mean, with all those arms, and he's got a funny little flower on his head. He's, once again, not to be a broken record, he's got his own personality, and he stands out. You know, he's not a boring character just taking up a slot like Lakitu, okay, or you know, things like that, or Honey Queen, which is not going in Mario Kart 9. Suck it. Stay in Mario Kart 7 and die after that. Okay, who needed you? You're a random Mario Kart, I mean a random Mario Galaxy boss. I mean, I guess we needed some rep for Mario Galaxy, but she didn't have much going on, okay? She was just a bee that would buzz. Alright? That was it. There was nothing to her. And, you know, people wanted Honey Queen in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, which is bamboozling, alright? Absolutely ridiculous choice. Alright, you guys thought of, first of all, in the first wave y'all came out, you were like, oh my god, are we gonna get Honey Queen next in wave 2? Like, what about Funky Kong? And y'all were blown away with Pauline too, which is such a better choice than Honey Queen. I don't understand. What's the obsession with Honey Queen? Seriously. Fucking nothing comes with Honey Queen. Just a buzzing bee, that's it. Nothing comes with her. Just filling up a character slot. Alright, obviously we have to put in Wario and Waluigi, the evil duo. Okay. And next, obviously, we have to put in Donkey Kong. And we have to put in Bowser, of course. And we have to put in Dry Bones. And we have to put in Bowser Jr., along with all the Koopalings. Get all the Koopalings in there. Thank you very much. Alright, next we're going to put in Dry Bowser, of course. He's like Bowser, but twice as cool. Next we're going to put in Kamek, because he's an original choice. I always thought Kamek should have been in Mario Kart beforehand. He should have been in Mario Kart before Honey Queen and Lakitu. That's for sure. Or any of these babies. Alright? Also, what is the obsession with the babies? Is it the stats? Is it the stats? Because if not, then you're just a weirdo. If it's not for the racing stats, you're a fucking weirdo. I don't know what to tell you. You're either just a weirdo or a pedo, or you're just a sweat. Okay, you need those stats to win. Why don't you just be good with the character combination you have instead of relying on stats? Okay. Next, I forgot even the name of this girl, but she's not coming in. She was a waste of a character slot. We could have had King Bob-omb, which I'm not going to do because he's from... Is he even from... Whatever, I'm not even going to include him. But we could have had King Bob-omb. That would have been cool. We could have had one of the Hammer Bros. Alright, next. You know what? I'm doing it. I'm taking one for the team against my better judgment, and I'm putting in the Inklings. I know people like the Inklings. I know for some reason they like them, and I'm not going to piss people off any more than I need to by not including them. I don't know why people don't like them. I don't know why people like them. I guess they're cool because they turn into squids and stuff like that, and they have their own carts. That's cool, you know. If you're gonna put in a character and you're gonna an original character, not a reskin like Tanuki Mario or Cat Peach, or a bland fucking character like Honey Queen and Birdo, okay? I'm gonna say it. Birdo and Lakitu and this girl right here. Then you're good to go. You have a solid character in the roster, alright? An original character. And he has a cart, and he has, he's got something to him. They gotta have something to him. They can't just be nothing stand-ins. Oh, look, it's Lakitu, and then there's nothing else cool about him. It's just Lakitu. Alright, next, we have to put in Link. Okay? He was a good rep for Legends of Zelda. I liked him. Oh, and by the way, fuck all of you. Okay? Fuck all of you. Guess what? Villagers are not coming back. They are nothing. They're just... First of all, who needs Animal Crossing rep? Alright? I liked the stage in MK Deluxe. I didn't like the characters, which I think is completely valid. It's completely valid that I don't like the villagers. Alright? They're bland. They say nothing, and I know, they don't really say anything. Well, guess what? Just look at their faces. It's really weird. And their carts weren't really that cool. Okay, you had a scooter, and you had some weird... Oh, yeah, Isabel's not coming in here either. You had some weird-looking bug car, and you had a paper glider. That's an original idea, sure. You can put that in. But these characters, they just didn't really have anything to them. Like, they would just do different faces and different emotes, but that was it. So moving on, of course we got to put in Diddy Kong, the Diddler, and we got to put in Funky Kong. All right, and we got to put in Pauline, and we got to put in me, and we have to put in DK Jr. from SNES. Okay, not from Tor, from SNES. Super Mario Kart. And then we got to put in Paratrooper. He's like the Toadette to Koopa, alright? And then, last but not least, we have to put in Rob from Mario Kart DS. What, did Nintendo just fucking forget about him? I didn't. We did not forget about Rob, alright? He's a fun, cool character, and he boosted the stats like crazy in Mario Kart DS. That's what was fun about him. And he had his own carts, you know, things like that. He had his own personality. He stood out from the crowd. So this is my roster. I think this is a solid roster right here. All right? Who we got? 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 25, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 31, 32, 33, 6, 9. We got like 39 characters in here. We got about 40 characters in here. I think that's good enough for base roster. This is base roster we're talking about. Okay, don't even get me started on DLCs. I'm not even going to get into that. I'll maybe do a video on that, and it might be, you know, not just Mario Brothers characters. It might be reps from different games. You know, am I the only one that thinks that it's about time for Samus to be in Mario Kart? I mean, for God's sakes, we're getting into Super Smash Bros. Kart here. Alright? Which, I want to keep it mainly Mario Kart. Alright, I don't want to make it Smash Bros. Kart. But, we'll save that for another video, alright? So this is it. And the final tier list will be in a second. Alright guys, so here it is. I grouped everyone together so that it would look much better. This is what it looks like. Alright? I got all the Mario characters here. I got Donkey Kong. I got Wario and Waluigi. I got the Koopa army over here. And then I got the rest of the villains. And then I got some side characters. And I got, you know, Link and Inklings and Miis. Alright, that's it. I mean, I think this is pretty solid. So, let me know what you guys think down below. And Nintendo, you better put all these characters in. I swear to God. Anyway, let me know what you guys think down in the comment section down below. And with all that said, I'll see y'all guys next time back on the flip side. Peace. All y'all guys. I don't know. How about the ladies too?